Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Evan once again. Welcome to the Resistance. So, real time, my part of the world has gone into another round of lockdowns because of COVID, which kind of sucks a little bit. I do have a way out though as far as playing board games and stuff goes. There's someone who's a part of my household who's more than happy to have a bit of a game with me, but I don't want to tax that too much. He's got other things he's got to be doing. So I thought what I might try is a little print and play game. I thought I'd try the Maquis. I don't know how to say that. Maquis is what I'm going to say. A resistance game, a solo play game. So I thought I'd just put the camera on. This is the first time I've ever played it. I think I've got my head around the rules more or less, but don't be surprised if I occasionally stop. But we are going to lead a plucky band of very suspiciously trademarked heroes trying to liberate this small French town. It has been occupied. It has been occupied by the dreaded grey oppressors and their green collaborators. Now, Marquez obviously is aping a lot off of World War II and the French resistance ideas. So, yeah, they're Nazis. They're basically Nazis. So let's make no bones about that. We're trying to liberate this town from a bunch of fascist dictators, which I think is a good thing to do. But we're going to call them the oppressors, we're going to call them collaborators, and we're going to call our resistance fighters the Resistance. Our little team is going to be led by myself. I'm going to play the role of Neville Chamberpot. I am leading my band of underground resistance fighters who are currently in their safe house. I've only got 3 members of the team at the moment. In blue, we do have Jacques Cousteau. In the moustache is Boris. And of course, not at all a thief or a spy, we have Dennis the Rat. There is, of course, Dennis the Rat. We can hire other people. We'll come across them, hopefully, as we play. Hopefully it goes successfully. But I am Neville Chamberpot. I am leading these men to help liberate the town. And I can do that by successfully completing 2 missions. Here are the said 2 missions. So we have 2 missions we need to complete. So we'll go to our deck, and our first one is Sabotage. Sabotage, okay. So can't quite focus on that, but we have Sabotage. What do we need to do? The occupiers run the munition factory on the outskirts of town. You must infiltrate it and sabotage the operations however possible. We need to make sure that no more bombs and bullets get to our boys in blue. Anyway, to complete this goal, you must carry out troublemaking first action twice, and then finally blow up the factory with the successful second action. Place markers to denote success. Right. Okay, so as far as I understand, I had to do a little bit of Googling, but it says here that I need to do 2 troublemaking actions. As you can see, little green dude for one of those stars. I think I have to place them here twice in 2 consecutive rounds and get them back safely twice before then getting some dynamite and blowing them up. So I'm going to put that card here, which represents, if I put them there, that's them coming back from the factory. Okay, so that's mission number 1. We've got to blow up a factory, sabotaging a munitions factory. Number 2, some more explosives. We are going to be destroying the train. You've received intelligence that the occupiers are going to be transporting panzers, oh my gosh, panzers, along the railway near your town in 10 days' time. You need to plant bombs to destroy the train as it passes. To complete this goal, perform the following actions on a turn with a train icon in the track marker. Place markers to denote the success. Complete this goal, perform the following action on a turn with a train. So performs action with a train. So it doesn't have to be necessarily the last one, but it does sound like it has to be a train. So here we have our numbers of days. If this gets down to 0, and we've got a fortnight to complete all our missions, a bit over a fortnight, 15 days. And I need to, before 10 days is up, which is here, blow up said train. I need 3 pieces of dynamite to do that. Okay, so by 15 days, in 2 weeks' time, I need to complete those 2 missions. And that's going to be noted here in case you've never played this game before. What's trying to stop me doing that, like I said, is the vicious fascists and their collaborators. And I need to make sure that the morale of the town does not reach 0. If it reaches 0, then they're all going to rat me out and I'm going to be in trouble. But the more trouble I cause, the more soldiers will get involved in this little escapade. So, what could go wrong? So I've got my 3 do's. We need dynamite. We need a lot of dynamite. We need 4 bits of dynamite. And we need that before turn 10. Marked in red down here. Right. Okay. So we may as well... What do I need to do to get dynamite? So having a look at the board here. To get dynamite, I'm pretty sure we need to call in an airdrop. I think I need to call an airdrop to get some dynamite. And I have to do that lots of times. Okay, so... so what I'll do is before I send our dudes off to a radio station, I'm going to send one of our guys, let's send Mr. Sneaky Pants here, off to, what was he called? Dennis the Rat. We'll send him off to sort of snoop out the factory for our first little snoop action. So off you go, buddy. Stand up straight, please. Maybe a thief, but you're still a soldier. He's going to go off and do that. Meanwhile... Oh, so I placed him. Now I've placed him. There's going to be 3 police officers wandering around at the moment. So, to determine where they're coming from, we're putting down a patrol card. Our first patrol card says Radio A. So I need to place him at Radio A. Darn it. Just one of our radio stations is unavailable to us. Well, there you go. That makes it easy for us then, doesn't it? So Radio A is unavailable. Okay, so we're going to have Mr. Mustache here. Boris Mustache is going to go to Radio B then. And we've got to hope that we don't have anyone blocking our way. Okay, so he's going to Radio B. Alright, well then our next patrol officer, he is going to be going to the grocers. He's going to the grocers to get himself some oranges. So off goes our next patrol dude to the grocers. That's annoying, but it's not blocking our path off totally, so we should be able to get back all fine. And then, with our final dude, look, with all these police officers running around, do I want... I've got to keep an eye on morale. I can also keep morale good. Not yet. So, if I place my 3rd dude here, and then hope no one goes to the point. Oh, if someone goes there, we'd be completely cut off. There's no way of getting back. So, actually, I'm going to put him here because that will guarantee a safe route back to the safe house. Lovely. Which brings us to our 3rd and final patrol police officer. He's at Radio B, but he can't be at Radio B. So he's going to go to the Rebrat, which is this one? No, it's not. Where's Rubrat? Where's that? Up there. Up there. It's the street. There you go. So you can go up there. That was another place we could send them. Okay, to cause trouble. I guess look into the officers, but we're going to deal with that later. Okay, cool. So, they're all out there. Now let's get them to do their actions. Oh, that's how we make bombs. Oh, good lord. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to bring back the rat. He will make his way back. He's done his reconnoiter. He's checked out the factory. He's now making his way back to the safe house. He is indeed safe. Now, I've just figured out how I'm meant to make bombs. I was looking around the map for a bomb shop, but of course there is no bomb shop. Why would they have a bomb shop? I also had a look on the radio. I thought the radio could airdrop in explosives, but no, why would you want to put explosives on a plane? Like, the only explosives should be actual bombs that you're going to drop. So no, we're not going to do that either. But what we can do is we can make a bomb shop. Oh, that's exactly the type of sentence you want to put on the internet. So Boris Moustache, what he's going to do is he's going to radio in for an airdrop. That airdrop is going to be some cash, some cold, hard cash to be airdropped in. So he goes, do, please send us the money. So he'll airdrop in some cash. We'll air nice and safe just here. So there's the cash dropped in. He will make his way back through the streets, nowhere near the guards, makes it home. And Jacques, defending the bridge, makes it home as well. And that's the end of our first turn. Just like that. So, everyone's back home. The guards, they make their way back home as well to, assumingly, their loved ones. Whether they can look them in the eye or not, who knows? We progress a day. And all is well in the town. We've not been discovered. Time for day 2. Okay, so day 2. We need to send someone out to grab the cash. We may as well send old mate Boris to go pick that up. Off you go, Boris. Go get some cash for us. So he'll go get that. We'll send, what's it called, out to reconnoiter once again. I forgot to cover up our little stars though. We should remember to keep doing that. So you can go out and do that and get that out of the way. And we're going to do, oh sorry, before I put him out, sorry, I've got to figure out where these patrols are going. Patrol deck, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's hard shuffling the paper, so it's not going to be perfect, these shuffles, but we'll just do the best we can. With Boris out there, oh, Radio B. Oh, they saw him nosing around. They knew Boris was shifty. What would a crazy moustache man be doing around that place? So they're there, keeping an eye on Radio B. Now, the rat will head out to do another bit of reconnoitering, a bit of mischief making, maybe break in and have a look around there. Cool. We then have our next patrol person. They go off to Pont l'Evêque. Oh, they've cut off the bridge. Again, they've seen us spying around. So that route is now cut off to us. We need to be aware that we can't get back through there. Okay, so the grocer's shop is now a little more important. Because otherwise we can't get the rat back. Because the rat, oh, you can't get back. So the grocers and the black market, if there's no one there and he gets pulled, he is in trouble. Okay. It decreases the odds. Ultimately, it decreases the odds of us getting into trouble. So we'll send Jacques to the market, which means we'll get some bonus food, which is nice. Did we get bonus from this one? I don't think we did. Just waits there, doesn't he? Yep. Cool. And our final patrol, they're going to Port Levent. It's already taken. Oh no, they're going to the black market. Of course they're going to the black market. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, he's at the black market. Why is he at the black market? It had to be the black market. Oh my gosh, okay. So let's play this sucker out, shall we? Boris gets back to base with our 3 coins. So we've got some cash on us. We got some cash on us. There we go. But, and Jacques, he gets back to base as well. And he comes back with an apple. Thanks, Jacques. Thanks for the apple. But old mate the rat is caught. What does this mean? Does this mean he gets arrested? Okay, so he is indeed arrested. He's unable to get back. He is trapped. The curfew comes down. And Boris the rat, shifty little fella as he is arrested. Like, sir, why do you wear a mask? Oh, I don't know, they're very comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them one day. But he indeed gets arrested and taken away. He's taken away by the police. So he is arrested. He is out of the game. What? He's out of the game. Now, causing trouble does not have an arrow. So the white arrow means you can't take the stuff back with you. The red arrow does. There is no arrow. Does that mean that action is done nonetheless? He's gone and caused some trouble. Remember, that was the thing. So maybe we went out and cut the wire into the factory. Look, I'm going to make a call. Sorry if this is wrong. Let me know in the comments. But I'm going to say that he does still cut the wire. His arrest was not completely in vain. There you go. So day 2, we've had, in 2 days, we've already got 1 person arrested. Our police go back, feeling good about themselves, knowing that they're doing their best to uphold tyranny. And we move on to another day. Day 2. Well, I think we can definitely say that day 1 could have gone a lot better. I mean, day 2 could have gone a lot better. We've already had 1 person arrested. We've only got 2 left. We're going to need to recruit. We're going to need to recruit. Okay, so I'm going to send off Jacques, because, you know, he's wearing a helmet. No, Jacques' too suspicious. We'll send Boris off with his moustache, and he's going to go to this spare room here, relatively close to this safe house. So in theory, hopefully that's going to be safe enough. So he's going to go there. The police are going to send out some more patrols. 1 second as I shuffle. The police, their first location is going to be Radio A. They are watching those radios like a hawk. Oh my goodness, the Radio A goes out there. Jacques, you need to get some more peoples. You get some more people. What does it cost to get people? Cafe. Person and food. We do indeed have food. We just happen to be been to the grocers. So Jacques is going to go there. And he's going to pick up one of these guys, hopefully, nice and safely. Meanwhile, we'll put out our last 2 police officers because they could block things for poor old Boris. Boris, Radio A is already taken. Pont Leviven, whatever that one is called. So that's okay because there's no one out that way, which is good. And we have ourselves the grocers. The grocers is being protected. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're going to lose another dude. Okay. So, let's just deal with these people first. Let's pay our food. Here you go, mate. You can have some food if you come work for us. And we'll grab a lady. In comes Fran the firefighter. Fran the firefighter has joined our motley crew of resistance fighters. And not too late too. So Boris is there. He pays our 2 coins. We've got 1 coin left. And he's going to make a bomb lab. But unfortunately, as he's coming back from his little sail, he gets grabbed by the police. And we are 2 people down. That is like, what are you, who are you? What's your name? My name is Philippe. You have a very Russian accent, Philippe. Duh. Nah, he's gone. So he's gone. My goodness, and just like that, we're still at 2. We are still at 2. You've got to be kidding me. We are still at 2. And our day passes. And our morale comes down. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, you're pretty sick of getting caught. We need food, we need more people. But we need to keep our track moving in the right direction. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Jacques is going to go to Pont Leviquier, the bridge. He's going to keep an eye on the bridge. Because ultimately we've had way too many guards jumping on that bridge. For some reason they really like keeping an eye on things there. That and the radio places. We're going to need more resources. Oh, we're going to need more resources. So we're going to need a radio and some more help. Alright. So, they're going to keep an eye on there. But our first guard is going to the fence. The first police officer is going to the fence, which is up here. Keeping an eye on the underground racket. Okay, that's not too bad. And then Fran the firefighter, she's heading up to the doctors to get some medicine. Some slightly explosive medicine. Alright, our other patrols, they're going to send them out. Pond on the bridge. They got the bridge guarded, but no, I'm already there. He's going to be holding up at the black market. And, so I made the right choice there. And Radio A. My goodness. Okay, so there you go. They're all holed out there. We pull back with our medicine in tow. So Fran the firefighter gets ourselves some flowery medicine. Very explosive flowers, can I say? Maybe they're snapdragons or something. And the two of them are able to withdraw pretty nicely. Alright, so we need, I do mean need, to do some radioing. And we need to get some food because we need some more help in this little operation of ours. Oh gee, moving on to day 5. You know what? We don't desperately need to get more help just yet. On day 5, what we're going to do is Jacques is once again going to keep an eye on things at the grocers and get a bit of free food there. Our guards, who I haven't moved yet, one sec, I'll get them and replace them. They are going to go to... one moment. The grocers! Yeah, I beat you there, buddy. They're going to Pont de Nord, another bridge up here. So they're keeping an eye on the exit to the factory. They know something's up at the factory. They know something's up at the factory. You can't pick the rat up and not think there's something going on up at the factory. But they're going to put Fran out. She's going to take our medicine to the dynamite lab and turn that medicine into explosive. Our next patrol is going to the fence once again. So they know something's going on with the factory on the outskirts of town. They don't know about the train yet, I don't think. But they are keeping an eye on the fence because, you know, maybe he can do, you know, they're expecting that we're stealing stuff from the factory, I guess, and trying to sell it on the black market or something. And that brings us to our third person who's over at Radio B, which is not a huge problem either. But my goodness, they're watching. They're watching. So just like that, we're able to do two things. Jacques is going to get himself some fruit. Thanks, Jacques. And we're going to transform one, it is just one, isn't it? Yep, one of our medicines into an explosive rock. Alright, and they make their way home to safety. Cuddle up. No, none of that. There, they got waters to fight. None of that shenanigans. Okay, so we clear the board. Dunk, 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 dunk. Make sure I shuffle out those cards, and another day passes. Day 6, the day before our first train is due. Okay, day 6. We still don't technically need desperately any people, any more help. So we're gonna because we're gonna keep an eye on this train. We've got to blow up a train before day 10. Okay, that's when we've got to blow up the train before day 10. It did say it was expected on day 10. Anyway, before day 10. Before day 10. So we're gonna play Jacques once again on the bridge to keep a clear path. Our first guard goes out. Radio B. Police officer goes to Radio B. Where are you, Radio B? It's over here. I should remember that. We then put out Fran. Fran's going to the doctors to get some more medicine. She must be very sickly. She knocks at the door and it's like, oh, I'm feeling poorly today. I'm feeling poorly. Again, you're feeling poorly? Yes, I'm feeling poorly. All right. Out we go to the grocers. There's a second guard. And the third and final guard is going to... Not the bridge. That bridge is very popular in this game. Something to be aware of. He goes to the other bridge at the other side of town. I don't know if that's just the way I'm shuffling or something, but for some reason that bridge keeps coming up. All right. So like that, our heroes run back to base with another armful of medicine for their ailing... It's for our ailing grandmother. We have an ailing grandmother. We need lots of drugs. She is really ailing. Okay, so off they go. Okay, choo-choo! It is day 6. Our first train is come along the line. We have 3 days. 3 days to plant this explosive. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need to, once again, keep control of... Was that a grayed out one? Oh, it was a grayed out one. And morale drops. We now have 4 guards. 4 guards are floating around now. Okay, so... Once again, we've got to control the grocers. Because that's going to be our escape route. We're going to free apple out of this. Hooray! Apples. Our first guard. He is going to suspiciously patrol around Radio A. Radio A. Keep an eye on that radio. Fran's going to go to the bomb lab. I mean, to Grandma's house. We're going to Grandma's house. So he goes to Grandma's house. Our second guard is going up to the fence. Our third guard is also going to the fence, but then he sees someone's there and he goes to the bridge. And our fourth guard goes to the grocers, but he doesn't. There's people busy there. He goes to Portnoy. There's someone there. Oh no! Oh no! What? So, the way this works, he can't go to any of those places. So he is going to the grocers, and just like that, he arrests Jacques. Jacques gets arrested. Dun, dun, dun! And it gets worse. It gets worse. Not only has he captured Jacques, but after making an explosive, boom, Fran the firefighter comes back, and she also gets caught by our very successful police officer friend here. Let's call him Hans. Hans is all like, Fran, how you going? Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good. I see you got a lot of explosives there. Yeah, I do. What are they for? Fighting fires? I don't buy that for a moment. So Hans arrests both Jacques and Fran. He puts 2 and 2 together, and just like that, all of our conspirators have been dragged away by the police. And Hans is the one that gets the promotion and becomes the new head honcho of the town's police. Well, there you go. Just like that, the game is over. I went out. This is the first time I've played it, and it went completely belly up. I didn't even get past day 6, and everyone got arrested. My goodness. So just things I've learnt. I went here because it was close to the safe house, but it was cut off. That's the problem with that. It's cut off. So if the grocers, in this case, they got arrested, but then put the guy in the right place, but all the other places were taken so he could arrest. I forgot about the arresting factor. If I built a house here instead, there's at least more options to get back. So really, potentially setting up shop here is the better option, I suppose. Those bridges, you've got to control them. That's where people are going to be. It's going to be radios, it's going to be the fences, it's going to be the bridges. That's where the guards are waiting to take you out. But just like that, the game is indeed over. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. I'm going to play another game and I'm going to put some more videos. I'm going to try this again, do round 2. Neville Chamber Pot was a complete failure. We'll hopefully get a new guy in to win this. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully you'll see me another time. Das vidania.